everyone, this is Joan. Wanted to show you something that I use in my classroom to get some interaction and engagement with the students. Allows me to really hear what they're trying to tell me. Excuse me. It's called peardeck.com, and it integrates with your existing Google Slides to give the kids an interactive experience. So I'm going to go anywhere in my Google Drive. There's a couple things you have to do. I'll try to keep this short because of our department meeting. If you want specific info, I'll totally make you a longer video that's helps you go through the whole thing. So you go to Manage Extensions on your Google browser, and you go to Manage Extensions, and you search for Pear Deck, and you add it in. Then you come to your Google Drive, pick a presentation that you've already created. You can also make it new. This one's already been created. And you will see the Pear Deck will integrate right here. If it doesn't show up immediately, then you just click on this one and eventually they'll integrate. So they'll make you a nice new slideshow so your original is intact. And then what you'll do is click on it, and it gives you an interface on the right side of your dashboard. On this interface, you'll start using, let's see if I can get it in the screen here. You'll add slides in or customize your existing slides in order to make it interactive with your students. So you skip Start Lesson for now, and you work with their choices. You can ask the kids a question, multiple choice. You can give them something called a draggable, where they drag something across their slide. And I like to use their templates. So I'll give you an example. If I come into the template library, I can choose something that's designed for the beginning or middle of the lesson or the end to wrap it up and see where to project it. So I pick one of these. Let's do beginning. And you get all these choices you get to choose from. What do you think about the homework? Draw something that helps explain. Think of something someone else might be thinking. And I picked what do you wonder about today's topic. So all I had to do was click on this, and it automatically populates as a new slide. Right into my presentation, I can drag it wherever I want. So it just pops on in there. It gives you some information down below. You can customize it to say whatever do now or bell ringer you want to do. So you go through each of your slides, and you don't have to do all of them, some of them, and you make them customizable. Something like this. How would you explain design? So all I did was, from the beginning here, I made it a question slide. So the kids will come in here, they'll get their own set of slides, and they'll type. They'll either type in a text or they'll use the pen tool and draw. So I like to give them a chance to do some illustrations so I can see what they're thinking, and they have options. One of my favorite ones is this one. Keep going, I understand, I'm a little confused, or stop, I need help. Just like we used to do with the cups back in the day. Remember those, the colored cups on top of the desk? If I needed help, they'd have a yellow or a red. So it's pretty good. The kids' favorite one is this. It says drag the icon. So I'll give them a flag or a star, and after they do whatever I told them to do on the slide, they drag it into the box, and I know they're done. Here's how it works. When you're ready and you set up your slideshow, you hit Start Lesson. This is where it gets tricky. You choose to let the kids do it on their own, asynchronously, or while you're waiting, or instructor paced, which is my favorite because I get to really listen to what they're thinking. So I'm going to click that. It's going to load a teacher dashboard and the regular presentation. So you're going to get two screens. This confused me at first, but then it's really easy to use. To get a subscription, it's free to start, and then they charge you. If you send them an email crying about being a poor teacher, they'll give you a year for free. Okay, so you have two things going on here. You can give the kids this link, joinpd.com, and it gives you a new code each time, or the easier way is to click on Give Students a Link. It's copied. I drop it in my Google Meet. The kids open it up. So they have Google Meet. They have Pear Deck. On the Pear Deck, they see exactly what I'm showing them on the slide. I'll show you in a second. And they get to interact with that. So I tell them to ignore the Meet, but keep it open, shrink it. and then just go into Pear Deck. It's a lot of fun to get great feedback from the kids. Once they've joined, you hit continue. So here's the tricky part for you. This is for the teachers. This is the teacher interactive one, and that's for the students. What I do is 2 choices. If I'm at home, I put the teacher dashboard on my phone, and it gives you a link just for you. It says, hey, use this link on your phone. Or if I'm at school, I put it on a separate monitor, so it's over on the side. So you're going to have 2. It's really quite easy once you've done it once or twice with the kids. You show the kids a regular student one, and you look at your own. Once they've logged in, it tells you how many have logged in and what their names are. So you get to know, tell them, hey, use your first name. You get to know everyone's in there. Works out fantastically. So I'm going to go on the student side and I'm going to present. I go forward. So the kids are seeing this. It says, what do you wonder about today's topic? They'll get choices on their end. I don't have students in the class right now. I just finished proctoring. I have students who aren't mine. But once they have this on their screen, they get a text box or a pen, and they can explain to me what they're thinking. On this side, the teacher side, you'll see all of them. So if I have like 31 kids in a class, you'll see this one 31 times, just in a nice even scroll, and it'll say their name, Johnny, Chuck, Abby, Lena, everybody, Lisa, everybody. And it'll say what they're writing. But it'll also give you a list of people who aren't responding. So I can be like, hey, Chuck, what are you thinking about the design process? And I'll be like, oh, Miss J, I'm just, and they get in it. It's fun. Okay, so we go forward. This one is a drag and drop on their screen. They'll get a dot, and they'll drag thumbs up, thumbs down. They really just like to play with this one. It gets them engaged. On your side, you see all of them. You see all 30 dots moving. And when you hover, you see whose dot is whose. So if someone's not moving, you'll be like, hey, Chuck, move that dot. Okay, so as we go forward, I won't keep you too long. You can either make one simple question and then they answer it right on their own slide, or the kids' favorite is the draggables. I have write it and draw it. And then this one. They just click on it. They don't see anything. They see their own. They don't see each other's. You see everybody's. So if the kids split up like 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, you get to see it. And you can proceed how you think will work. When you're all done, you end it, and it sends the kids a copy, if you want, a copy of everything they did on their slides today. So I've done it with all math. I've done it with all designs, that they have to draw little designs, and it's gears and everything. It's been great. So it's up to you how you want to use it. Have fun.